Hey gang, Jerry here, and today's video is going to be another project on our C4 Corvette. We're going to be replacing the thermostat with a cooler thermostat. The one that we're going to be putting in is a 160 degree thermostat. That's going to be replacing the 190 that's currently in the vehicle that came stock from the factory. Reason why we're doing that is we only drive our vehicle in the summer months, and temperatures outside can get like 90 degrees, 100 degrees. So this will help our engine run a little bit cooler. So if you want to see how we do it, stick around. Okay, so the first step in our project today, we're going to drain our coolant out. So what we'll do is we'll remove our radiator cap here. And then we got that off. We'll raise the vehicle up and we'll open up the petcock and drain the coolant out. That's good. All right, guys, so here's the thermostat we're going to be installing on our C4 Corvette today. It's, again, like I mentioned, it's a 160 degree Fahrenheit thermostat. And I'll leave links in the description down below where you can pick one up if you want to do this performance mod to your vehicle. So let's get started with the install. So the first step in doing this project today, we're going to remove the snorkel and the mass airflow sensor to give us some room to work. Simply pop off these two spring clips right here, and then make sure your light doesn't fall down, and we'll loosen up our band clamp. And we can just let that dangle right there. And you can probably still hear our coolant is still draining, but we can go ahead and continue on with this project. Okay, so the next step in replacing our thermostat is going to remove the upper radiator hose, and then we'll work on the two bolts that hold the thermostat housing and go ahead and remove the housing. And then, all right, so we have our thermostat housing loose. Go ahead and should be able to pry out our old thermostat. There it is. And take it out, and the gasket. And there's our old thermostat and gasket. Now we'll go ahead and we'll clean up these surfaces and install our new parts. Okay, so we're ready to put our new thermostat and gasket in. So you can see here, I've cleaned up the surface and dried it out. I've removed this hose so you can kind of see better from this camera angle, so I'm not in the way. So we'll take our new thermostat and we'll set it in there, just like that. Just make sure it's in the little groove, okay. And then I have my gasket here, and I'm gonna put a little bit of gasket maker on both sides of my gasket, just for some added insurance, to make sure that we have a nice good seal. It's not really necessary, but I don't want to have a leak and having to do this job all over again. So I'm just going to put a small bead on that side and small bead on this side. I'm actually going to smear it in with my finger a little bit. Same thing on the other side. Don't want too much oozing out, so I'm going to try to make it thin. And this will help hold the gasket in place too. Okay. Take our gasket, we'll set our gasket in there. Kind of get it lined up, just like so. And now we'll grab our thermostat housing. All right, we'll take our thermostat housing and we'll put it on. So, get one of our bolts started. Back one you can't see, but I'll get it started and we'll get both of these tightened down and we'll go from there. Okay, so we have our thermostat all snugged down nice and tight. Now next step we'll do is we'll put our upper radiator hose back on and we'll go ahead and tighten up our band clamp here. Nice and snug. All right, now we'll fill up with antifreeze and we'll check for leaks. Okay, last thing we have to do is put the antifreeze back in. We'll start it up, make sure we top off the antifreeze, and we'll check it for any leaks. We'll do that now. All right, there you have it, gang. Ran it, topped off the coolant. Of course, you always want to top off the coolant while it's running. There is a special filter adapter that I didn't have. I thought I had, but I couldn't find it today. But I'll leave a link in the description down below. It makes it a lot easier for topping off the radiator. So be sure to check the links in the description down below. And I'll have links in the description for everything that you saw today as far as the tools and all the parts that I used in today's video. So like I mentioned, I already ran it, checked it for leaks. Everything looks good. So not too bad. Pretty easy job. So if you do like the video, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed already, consider subscribing to the channel. Really helps me out, and I really appreciate it tremendously. And always remember, gang, if you put your mind to it, you could do anything. All right, gang, take care and see ya.